Good morning, everybody. Whenever it is that you're watching this, wherever you are in the world, I hope that you're having a fantastic day, and I hope you are making small incremental steps towards living the life that you want to have for today. I never really understood that concept of the compound effect and how these things add up until just very recently, when I started to implement some little bit more consistency in my life. And I really used to be in sprint mode all of the time. And what I'd found is, if I tried to break things down and I tried to schedule, a day or a week or a month, outside of my work, obviously, because work, you've got a lot of scheduling involved. So there's appointment setting, and that's very critical. And that's always going to be like that. So a lot of experience with that in a work setting, but outside of work and outside of the clinic, I've never had the opportunity to sit down and set appointments, schedule in different parts of my day that I required. Now, any time that I had tried to do that, it was unsuccessful, because I was always in such of a sprint mode. I was always in this ideal, and my mindset was always set towards having to exert a great deal of effort in a short period of time and get as much possibly done in a short period of time. So when I would go to plan out a week or plan out a month, I would plan out my activities as if they were little blocks of sprints. And then I would look at my plan, and I would look at what I've done and what I've created for myself, and it would be so exhausting, and it would look so intimidating that I'd have difficulty sticking to the schedule. Or if I did stick to the schedule, after 1 or 2 days, it'd be overwhelming, and it would have become way too much, because my expectations of myself was that I should be able to, if I can write it down, I can go and achieve it, and I can go and do it. And it was always that idea of these little sprints everywhere, everywhere. Sprint to the work, sprint to the gym, sprint home, not allowing correct time for things, not being kind to myself, not even budgeting a correct sleeping schedule. And how can you expect yourself to go and work out if you don't even have a good sleeping schedule? So what I've realized is that now these systems, these kind of planning and routine and understanding time boxing and time management, it's all very, very important, but it's more important to be able to do it correctly than it is just to be able to do it. Because if you do it incorrectly, it doesn't cause more damage than harm. I believe that doing it incorrectly is part of the process, and mucking it up more than once is part of, the journey to developing it. And of course, I haven't mastered it either. I'm gonna make a mistake with it here and there as well, and I'm still figuring this whole thing out. But planning that day or that week or that month in terms of, instead of little sprints, little marathons, little jogs, little walks, little areas where you can make the needle move forward every single day. You can do one tiny little step closer to your goal every single day. It makes it seem much more manageable. It makes it seem much more fun. And that will, I believe, help people to enjoy the passage of time more. When you can wake up, look forward to the day ahead, and look forward to the fact that I'm going to do something small, something relatively easy, or maybe something hard, but a small part of it. And I'm going to move the needle forward a little bit closer to my dream, a little bit closer to my goal, and a little bit closer to being able to have that thing achieved, a little bit closer to improving my life, perhaps. And I know that Jordan Peterson has said this before. What could I do that I would do to just simply reduce the suffering around here a little bit? And that's absolutely fantastic advice. That's absolutely fantastic advice. I'm talking about how to improve the situation overall a little bit. And what can we do? What should we do? What would we do? Just a little bit, just one teeny little thing that you could just tick it off the list today, and it will help towards progressing further towards the goal. So that's enough from me. Thank you for your time. If you have watched all the way up until this point, please subscribe for more, and have an awesome day. Bye, everybody.